Hey guys, Joe here, back with another video, and today is Tuesday, July 6, 2021, and AMC stock is trending yet again. Today I wanted to look at the most active options within AMC, including calls and puts. So let's take a dive deeper. So if you don't know what Barchart is a powerful all-in-one tool that includes a scanner, option prices, charts, headlines, analyst ratings, and more. I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to find actionable day trades. The first thing you want to do is type AMC in the search bar. Click on options prices on the left-hand side. And from here, the expiration date defaults to the nearest expiration date, which is this Friday, July 9th, which is a weekly option. We'll leave that as is. For a strike price, you want to show all. Sort by volume. Great, so in this top section here, we have the call section, which is bullish. And towards the bottom, we have the put section, which is bearish. And right towards the bottom, we have the breakdown of the total amount in puts versus calls that were placed. And this is the put-call ratio. And the put-call ratio is a measurement to gauge the sentiment of a stock. So it could be bullish, bearish, or somewhere in between. So coming in at number one, our most popular call option for today was this $55 strike price. And investors paid between $1.30 and $1.37. We had a volume of 24,000, open interest of over 7,000, and implied volatility of 172%. And if you don't know what implied volatility is the estimated volatility of the option strike over the period of the option. So the second most popular strike option here, call option, was this $60 call, and investors paid between 70 and 71 cents. Had a volume of over 20,000, open interest of over 13,000, and implied volatility of 190%. That's very high. And the third most popular call option placed here was the $145 call option, and investors paid between 8 cents and 9 cents. Had a volume of over 18,000, open interest of over 28,000, and implied volatility of 482, which is extremely high. It's probably as high as you can get in terms of implied volatility. So if we scroll down, we'll look at the put section. And just remember, you can make money in either direction. You can be bullish, you can be bearish. A lot of people are treating AMC as a momentum play. So you can trade the stock in whichever direction you would like and still remain profitable. And from here, you want to sort by volume. Great, so the most popular put option placed today was this $50 put, and investors paid between $2.91 and $3. Had a volume of over 19,000, open interest of over 8,000, and implied volatility of 163%. The second most popular put option placed today was the $40 put. Investors paid between 39 cents and 43 cents. Had a volume of over 16,000, open interest of over 8,000, and implied volatility of over 200%. And the third most popular put option placed today was the $45 put, and investors paid between $1.06 and $1.12. Had a volume of over 14,000, open interest of over 12,000, and implied volatility of over 170,000. So if we look at the put-call ratio, the put-call volume ratio today was 0.62. So this is close to the midpoint, generally neutral. Investors are unsure of where the stock is headed. So this is generally a neutral picture, leaning a tad bullish. 0.62 is not a great number. You want to see a higher number, potentially 0.7, 0.8. So this is a generally neutral sentiment towards AMC. So we'll have to wait until Friday to see where the stock price ends up at. And if you want to verify your bias, you want to scroll to the unusual options activity page. And if you don't know what unusual options activity is, unusual options activity identifies option contracts that are trading at a higher volume relative to the contract's open interest. Unusual options can provide insight on what smart money is doing with large volume orders, signaling new positions and potentially a big move in the underlying asset. And from here you want to sort by volume. Great, so today the most unusual options activity was largely Apple. So if we scroll down, we see that the scanner did pick up AMC coming in at number 35. So the scanner picked up the $6 call, which expires July 9th in 3 days. And investors paid between 70 cents and 71 cents. Had a volume of over 20,000, open interest of over 13,000, implied volatility of 190%, and a delta of 16.5. And right below that, we have a different put option, and this one came in at the $50 strike price, $50 put, expiration July 9th, which is in 3 days, and investors paid between $2.91 and $3. Had a volume of over 19,000, open interest of over 8,000, implied volatility of over 163%, and a delta of negative 47.25. So from here we want to take a look at the technical analysis happening within AMC. So let's take a look at AMC within TradingView. So as you can see, AMC opened higher but trended lower throughout the day, and this is generally a bearish picture. And if you're looking at the MACD indicator, the blue line, which is the MACD line, is right below the signal line, which is again a bearish picture. This is not something you want to see. So generally pointing downward, which is the reason why you saw a lot of puts being placed on AMC. Investors are leaning neutral, maybe a little bit bearish, and we'll have to see how AMC plays out throughout the week. And if we look at the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, we can see what condition the stock is under, and flicking here at the 5-minute chart, we are leaning a bit on the oversold. We spent most of the day on the oversold condition, and we even touched below the 30-point mark. So a lot of selling going on today within the 5-minute chart. And if we go and look at the daily chart, we see here RSI is trending downward, which is not a good signal. We went from overbought up here, overbought conditions, and we are turning downward. Momentum is turning down. And the same idea happening with the MACD indicator. We see here this blue line, which is the MACD line, just crossed the signal line, which is the red line. We have this crossover point, and the MACD line is trending down. So that's generally a bearish picture. This generally indicates a negative sentiment towards the price action. So if you're doing any day trading on AMC options, I do recommend you get into a scalping mentality. So that means you want to buy and sell the option within an hour, usually within minutes. And you want to sell it once you're profitable, something at the 30% gain, 50%, maybe even like 80%. You don't want to hold the option overnight, being that Theta Decay will eat away at your gains. So both Theta Decay and implied volatility are working against you. So remember that. If you're an option trader, you only want to hold the option for less than a day, and you want to get out right away. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.